Hey guys, Noel here. An exciting trip to Robot City again. So we will see you when we get there. Like Coolio has said right now. This craziness right here. She's stealing my car. I'm being carjacked right now. Help. I'm blinking help in Morse code. Like that guy in Iraq. Remember? The chubby guy that Saddam had?
Are you talking about?
Do you think Saddam Hussein and Mario are the same person?
Yeah.
So do I.
I've got a Switch and I'm gonna be playing this.
Good deal. All right. Well, I'm playing the Switch when we get home. I gotta get my Cosmic Fantasy 2 going.
You can't play the Switch in the car? You still can't do that?
Well, I'm not. I can't.
Sensitive little tummy.
Yes, my
Yeah.
sensitive little tummy will puke all over my awesome car. All right. Well, we'll see you when we get down there. Okay, so here, see me and Santino at Robot City and the big old pile of Sega Genesis games. We got Beyond Oasis and Valis 3. Those within Gunstar Heroes, Rise Star, El Viento. That's a good game. I'm pretty sure I have that in repro form. Lots of other good Sonic games. American Alex Kidd, and rated M for mature. It is Thomas the Tank Engine right there. That is oh yeah, that game's oh yeah, Santino. Lots of graphic violence, crazy inappropriate things in that game. Looks like we got, I'm just joking, or am I? Growl, I have no idea what that game is. Shinobi, here's some Master System games, and like pro wrestling and great football. I hear that game is great. Gargoyles, that's good. And then we have some Sega games in the clamshells right here. And that goes all the way up to the ceiling. You see a lone 32X game up there, so that's always a good thing. Ristar in box, Sega Genesis controllers, big old Super Scope, and here's some N64 games. Snowboard Kids, that's a good game. And then we got Doom, Beast Wars. They have the N64 Castlevania. That was priced at over $100, so that's a thing. Yeah, it's a pretty expensive game. Their prices, there's Killer Instinct Gold. I almost bought that. Some of their prices I thought were like really reasonable, and other ones I thought were a little on the high side. But it's a local business, so you know it wasn't like there was anything like ridiculously overpriced. Mario Paint. Yeah, eBay. It can always go one of two directions on eBay. Gradius.
Or you could see JoJo's Bizarre Adventures wallet for $130.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. Lots more Super Nintendo games, NBA Jam, regular Nintendo. I ended up getting Snake's Revenge out of this pile here. Shreddin'. Yeah, there's that. Interesting game. Bayou Billy, Top Gun, and more stuff behind glass here. Donkey Kong, that's always good. Yes. Mega Man 2. It's an iconic game. And here's the big old wall of boxed not N64, NES games. Right there, they go all the way up to the ceiling. And what else we got here? They have boxes if you want to get like a clamshell case for your NES games. Goal. Okay, that's a game. Game Genie, that might be worth picking up. Now, this was a cool one. The glass case full of Atari Jaguar games, like Flashback, and then they had Jaguar CD games. They didn't actually have a Jaguar console or Jaguar CD. I have Ultra Vortec. I have that loose, though. They had all these in boxes, and them being in boxes made them extremely expensive. Pitfall, Kasumi Ninja, because they're more complete in box. And as a Jaguar controller, Highlander, the last of the McClouds. And you will become the Highlander. And then there's some loose games right there. Cybermorph. Even the Alien vs. Predator, I was tempted to buy. Raiden, Ernie's, Magic Shapes. We have some Atari games right there. More Atari behind glass, like Atari Pac-Man right here. So Frogger, that's a good one. They had some Retrons. I thought the Retrons were a little overpriced. They had the Retron 5 for over $200. They had that Atari Retron and the Genesis Retron. I wanted to get the Retron 5 because I wanted the save state function. Because, sometimes batteries die in your cartridges. Lots of NES games. So that was good. The selection at this place is very nice. And I love how they have their used games shrink wrapped, like at a Japanese store in Akihabara. Tommy Lasorda Baseball, next to Batman Forever, one of the worst games ever made. World Series Baseball, we got clamshell sports games here. Tommy Lasorda Inbox, I have Quarterback Club 96. Jeopardy! NBA Live 97. I forgot that was on Genesis. And the Wheel of Fortune. And John Madden Football 93. Bulls versus Blazers. Tommy La Russa Baseball. Madden 97. I forgot also that was on Sega Genesis. I have that on Sega Saturn. And here's the PlayStation games. Dracula. Q*bert. I think they sold their Lunar Persona. No, that Lunar is still there. That's a cool case for that Crash Bandicoot. I don't think I've ever seen it with a white PlayStation logo. They didn't really have any Sega Saturn games that I can remember. That was a little disappointing, but their PlayStation Under Glass section was kind of cool. Switches, and DS, and they have a Game Boy Pocket and a big old Game Boy right there for your gaming pleasure. Lots of cool Game Boy games here. And I thought it was really cool. They had a Neo Geo Pocket right there. I have one of those with a lot of these games, actually. Metal Slug, Match of the Millennium. They had a lot of Game Gear games, but they didn't have a Game Gear in stock. They got some Virtual Boy games. That was cool, but I didn't see a Virtual Boy. But the fact that they have Virtual Boy games is pretty cool. Terminator 2 and Sonic Chaos on the Game Gear. Game Boy Advance games. That's good. And more controllers. Look at those very, very colorful N64 controllers. Quality stuff right there. And a big old wall of controllers. And they had some power supplies there. I was hoping they had a ColecoVision power supply, but they didn't, and it's pandemonium. And here's some 3DO games. They had D for over $100. They had Way of the Warrior for over $100. There's some Sega CD games. They had like a couple of CDI games. They have some Dreamcast games. Okay, no, they have one Sega Saturn game there. Here we are in the arcade section. Santino was playing some Marvel vs. Capcom 2. New Age of Heroes. And there's Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers with the weird American artwork. Yes, we did.
Well, I did.
No, we both did. Yeah, I remember I beat you. And there's Primal Rage. I didn't get a chance to play that, but that is a cool looking game. Here's me and Santino going at it in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And it was a good fight. I chose Cable and Sabretooth and Marrow, and Santino's team was, I think, Akuma, Ryu, and Spider-Man quality combo. These are big old cabinets with CRTs of varying degrees of, wear and tear. But they take good care of these things. They're authentic cabinets. And you know, I can tell that they try to calibrate the tubes and things like that, because some of the cabinet's pictures had actually improved since the last time I was there, especially Mortal Kombat 1. So, the other thing I did notice, and this is just to be expected because this is the biggest arcade in New York State, you know, and they have a lot of people going in and out of there. Some of the joysticks I noticed were a little sticky sometimes when I was trying to execute my moves, but all was well here, especially with me playing as my main Sabretooth. I didn't really hold back at all on Santino here, so whatever you see him getting in on me is totally legitimate because, again, the D-pad here, the joystick was a little wonky, so I wasn't even trying to, you know, do anything other than my best. So we see Marrow here going up against Spider-Man. So very good, very good. This playing this actually makes me want to get the arcade 1-up with Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
I wish we could get an arcade 1-up and then like Super Console X.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yes, I win. Hulk Hogan pose. And now I insisted my wife tape me playing a little run on the newly fixed Mortal Kombat arcade cabinet. And yeah, Santino is playing Super Street Fighter 2 right there. Nice, nice. Yes, now they totally fixed this cabinet. When I was there for the last video, the cabinet, the monitor was super dark.
Honestly, if we had enough time, I probably would have shown the way to second round.
I believe you. Yeah, and I hear you, buddy. Those girl characters are pretty tricky. I had some trouble with Sonya here. Again, I don't know if maybe it was just me. I felt, yeah, Johnny Cage. I think that I feel like the D-pad or the joystick here was a little sticky because I tried to do Johnny Cage's fatality here and it didn't quite work. Which, I mean, forward, high punch is what it is when I played on Sega Genesis, but didn't work there, so it could be. Sonya wearing her leggings and her leg warmers, looking all kinds of cool 80s aerobic martial artist, and fighting Frank Dukes from Bloodsport, aka Johnny Cage. So right on. Again, playing this makes me want to get at least an arcade 1-up of Mortal Kombat.
Oh no, you already have. You do have.
We have 2 arcade 1-ups. We have Pac-Man and Marvel Superheroes. So.
And that Marvel Superheroes cabinet also has X-Men game and
Oh, Sonya got me here. Sonya wins, Liz Malecki. This Tekken CRT had some problems here. When it would scroll, it would get, this one right here, when the screen would change, it would get very wavy on top. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter.
Every time I go there, I usually...
Okay, we are back from Robot City, and here is our hall. We are joined by Serafina right here. So my big thing I got was picked myself up a Sega Genesis Model 3. This is the one official Sega Genesis I don't have, the compact late 90s
That
model.
looks really cool.
I know. It'll be a nice companion piece to my Super Nintendo
That would be
Junior.
very good.
Well, it does. It's got AV out and it's compatible with all the normal games. Then, for it, I got the American version of Hokuto no Ken, Fist of the North Star, Last Battle. So I got myself a old Sega Genesis game. Serafina just dropped her purse. For my late model Sega Genesis. So that's pretty cool. And then, got myself the black sheep of the Metal Gear Solid franchise, Snake's Revenge, on the NES. So we all know that this is the one true sequel to the original Metal Gear. So we'll play that. Seraphina is just having all kinds of fun dropping her purse on the floor. And then Santino got a couple games. Starring my favorite quarterback, Brett Favre. The back of Seraphina's head. No, it's Madden 09 right there. He should totally be wearing a Vikings uniform on this, though.
Wait, was he in the Vikings?
In 09, yes, he certainly was. So, maybe.
Yeah, they actually had a Vikings and the Jets, but sorry, they had the Packers and the Jets, but they didn't have the Vikings.
Well, you know what? Probably because he had retired. It actually came out of retirement in 09. So maybe they didn't know he was going to be on the Vikings. Yeah. So yeah. And then what else did you get for PS5? You got a college football game?
Yeah, College Football 25.
Wow, that is good. Good stuff.
It's not in here. Can I bring it in here?
Well, where is it?
So.
Hi. Oh, my little snuggle muffin.
Where the heck did it go?
I don't know. Where did it go? Where's the box?
Alright, guys, can you give us a quick second? Oh, there's it. Yep, it is there. I gotta find the box.
It's okay. Oh, look, it's College Football
It's
25.
backwards.
No, it's not. It's just
yeah.
backwards because of the way it looks for us. So, very good, very good. Well, you can go pop that in the PlayStation right there. So,
And
good
my
times,
favorite
good times.
team, LSU, which
Whoa.
is ironically in NFL, my least favorite team. LSU's of Louisiana. The reason I like LSU is because Justin Jefferson went there, and also Joe Burrow, and also Justin Herbert, and also a lot of other good guys.
Okay, good times. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. That was our exciting Robot City Hall. So we'll see you soon. Until next time, I'm Noel, and this is the crew, and we'll see you in the very near future for more fun and excitement on the Noel Comics YouTube channel.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.